It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas with ABC's hit holiday decorating competition series, The Great Christmas Light Fight. Returning for its fourth season, the show features families and neighborhoods from across America decorating their homes to the extreme for Christmas in hopes of winning a cash prize and the coveted Light Fight trophy. Today, we welcome in the returning celebrity judges, Taniya Nayak and Carter Oosterhouse. Good morning. How are the both of you?
Hello. Good. We're doing great. Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
You are so welcome. We are excited to have you because I'm curious, how's this season going to be different? What can we expect to see?
I don't know if Carter and I thought last season could be topped, but it's topped. As technology is new, people are stepping up their game. I mean, they're watching previous seasons, so they want to be the best of the best. It's really like this other subculture of Christmas light display people.
Well, I'm curious. People spend hours on this, so I can only imagine how tough judging houses can be. Are there any insight you can give us to how you kind of pick a winner and how you navigate those waters?
Yeah, because some of these properties are just massive and some are, not as big, but it's really about the design and overall look of the display. And, like Taniya was saying, that the technology is so much greater than it has been in the past. And some people, not only are they spending hours, weeks, months putting their display up, but they're spending hours, weeks, months on the programming of their pixels and their lights, and so they're dancing from left to right, top to bottom. Some of these screens are pretty high tech that it's really fun to watch, and for the viewer, we're seeing it for the first time just when the viewer does. So it's pretty impressive, just for us as well.
I saw an animated Santa twerking on someone's face of their entire house. I mean, it was kind of wild, just the imagination and the possibilities of what people can do. It's just something worth seeing for sure.
Well, I'm curious, you're talking about the technology, and Carter, I know you've got a passion for being eco-friendly. Are there any things that we're seeing to be good for the environment, safe for the environment, that maybe viewers can pick up on? Yeah,
there's definitely a lot. Obviously with newer technology, there's a lot less electricity that is being used. But, what was neat this year, which I did not see so much last year, or we didn't see, is a lot of people are using older, refurbished, recycled pieces. And for me, that's great. I love seeing secondhand pieces that, they bring a little DIY into the mix and they create them to be what they used to be back in the 50s and 60s. And so that was really interesting for me to see, because you can have all these high, flashy, fancy lights, but when you're able to bring in this whole nostalgic pieces, for me, that was amazing to see, and it brought me back to when I was a little kid. Not that I was around in the 50s or 60s, but still.
Just to clarify.
So you said that. We didn't go there. Well, and I got to ask, too, when you're seeing these, I'm sure viewers at home, we feel the same. We're like, oh, I wish we could do that, or I wish we could do that. Does that go through your head as well? Like, man, I need to step up my house a little bit as a judge on this show?
Big time. Big time. I think I am such a Christmas loser. I can't even, you look at what they do and you're just like, oh my gosh. But the nice thing about the show is that you actually really get that inside scoop. You're kind of going behind the scenes with them to find out how they're putting their lights up, and you learn all these great little tips and tricks of the trade. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things, and something that really resonated with me, and Carter touched on it, was in the nostalgia department. It always lended itself to a great story. So a great tip for anyone who wants to do their own Christmas lights is to find something that they feel connected with, find something that is personal to them, and then build on it, because it's a really nice way to stay true to what you're doing.
Great. Well, again, we are glad that you are back doing what you're doing as the Great Christmas Light Fight returns on Mondays in December at 8 o'clock right here on ABC. Thanks again to the both of you.